All rise. Judge Bunderby Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1017, Allen case. Judge, both parties have been sworn.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mrs. Allen or Miss Allen?
It's Mrs. still.
Mrs. Okay. You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my husband and I have been separated for 5 months.
Okay.
And now I have filed for divorce. He has started seeing someone else, and I would like back pay for our son. He is 12 years old.
Okay. Do you want back pay because he's seeing someone else?
Well, because he is supporting somebody else. He's no longer in our home.
Okay.
And I would like to have back pay and start paying child support for our son, that he is living with me.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're not, you want back pay for the child, right? Not necessarily because he's...
Remain seated. The stakes are high and the emotions are running high in this courtroom drama that is currently developing. Meet Mrs. Allen, who has spent the last 5 months apart from her spouse. In addition to seeking a divorce, she has also been in court to demand unpaid child support. And guess what? There's a twist involving her former yoga student's new girlfriend, her ex-husband. What does this imply for the legal case? Can money and emotions coexist? Or is there more to the tale? Stay tuned, because this case will make you wonder about everything and expose the startling figures and choices that could permanently alter their life.
Since he left, has he given you any type of support?
Yes.
Okay, how much?
About
600.
600 each month?
Money orders every month, ma'am.
Okay, money orders? Okay, good. And it looks like you turned those in to me. Okay. So you want child support and back pay?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you have to say about that?
I don't think I need to give back pay. It's like we just had mentioned. I've been giving her $600 every month in money orders. Plus I take care of the insurance.
Okay, and how much is the insurance exactly?
Insurance is $109.
Okay, and I like that you came prepared with your notes and stuff. You don't see too many people come to court with their documents, so that's good. So about this significant other, do you believe that that's the reason you're being brought to court now?
Yes, completely.
Okay, is there a story behind that? Like, did they have an argument, a disagreement?
Well, they don't like each other.
I mean, obviously.
Well, thing is that she's a yoga instructor.
Okay.
And she works, she does her yoga. And the woman I'm seeing now actually is a former student of hers.
Oh, so you know her.
Knew her.
You knew her.
Yes.
Were you guys friends?
She was an acquaintance that I'd help her, took her under my wing. She's younger, she's 20 years younger than me.
You're mad about that?
I'm not happy about it. I mean, wouldn't you be? I mean, what do you expect, you know?
Well, me personally, you know, this has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, this caught me off guard. I do focus myself a lot at work. He's upset 'cause I'm hardly focusing on him, so I guess that's why he's decided to find somebody else.
She's focused on her work and not on me and her son. That's the reason why we're having issues now.
Okay. And that's the reason, obviously, why you guys are split and you're with someone else.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Based on your financial documents that you provided, it looks like you own an accounting firm. You make about $85,000 a year?
Correct.
Okay. And health insurance, you said, who covers that?
I do.
How much is that?
$109 a month.
Okay. So what we are going to do is calculate your child support.
Mrs. Allen isn't just angry because her husband is seeing someone else, is she? She is upset because he isn't helping their son as much as she believes he ought to. But here's the worst part. She claims he is now supporting someone else, but she wants her money back. He has been giving her $600 a month in addition to paying for their child's insurance. Given his new connection, is it reasonable to demand back pay, or is this only a ploy to get more money from him? Let's watch how the court handles this complex case.
Comes out to, if there is a difference then the back pay would be, what you've already paid would be a credit towards that. So you wouldn't necessarily get the full amount of what the back pay should be. And you shouldn't expect it because he has proof that he's giving you money and you actually agreed that he's been giving you money. So based on your $85,000 a year, I have your gross at $6,974. Net comes out to $5,493.29. And I gave you credit for your medical, the 109 that you carry for the child, and that's for the child only, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I gave you credit for that. So that brings your child support obligation, well, not the full amount, but it's $1,098.60, okay? $1,098.60. And when you multiply that by 5 months, back pay comes out to $5,493, giving you credit for what you've paid. You said $600?
Yes.
Okay, so $600 times 5 for the past 5 months would be $3,000. That's what you get a credit for. So when you apply the credit to the $5,493, it comes out to...
All right, let's move on to the legal calculations. Here's where the stats become important. The precise amount of child support, including a credit for the insurance payments, is being determined by the judge. However, this is when the intriguing part begins. The spouse should actually be paying about $1,098 a month in child support, based on his salary. Therefore, the $600 he has been paying is insufficient. It is insufficient. Does he have a point when he says that the $600 should be plenty, or is he truly failing here? Let's take a closer look.
Kind of make sure you pay that over time. You want to cover the interest on the amount each month.
Okay.
So you can do about $149 would be interest if you do like 6% interest every month, which is what the state is entitled to. So about $150 a month would cover the interest, and you would add that to the monthly child support obligation. So that will make your monthly, your full monthly child support obligation of $1,248.
Okay. But
And once that $2,493 is paid in full, the amount will go back down to the $1,098.60.
I mean, I've been giving her money. I think the 600 was sufficient.
Well, technically, it is good that you did give her money, but your child support obligation based on what you make comes out to about $400 more than that. So you were short. Had you been giving her $1,000 a month, it would have probably...
It's critical time now. Refunds. The judge is being explicit. The husband has been paying $600 a month, so that is credited even though he has been in debt for the past 5 months. Here's the deal then. The sum of the back pay is $5,493. Just under $2,500 remains after deducting that $3,000 credit from his previous payments. Don't celebrate just yet though, because the state will impose interest on that back pay. Can you picture the additional expenses that keep coming up? Each month, it's like a ticking time bomb.
$100 or something like that. But yeah, that's the reason why you have back pay owed. But you did get a credit for the $600 that you did give her for the past 5 months.
Hold on, this is improving. The judge renders the ultimate judgment. The spouse will have to pay about $1,248 a month for the next few months, which covers both the interest on the loan and regular child support. However, this is the real kicker. His monthly payment returns to its initial level of $1,098 after the back pay is settled. Given that he has already paid $600 for the previous 5 months, is that reasonable? Let's face it, he could have been paying more, but his actions have led to this. Fairness in the courtroom doesn't necessarily mean what you anticipate.
Okay. Do y'all have any other questions? Anything else we need to discuss here today? Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. You're welcome.
There you have it. The husband's financial situation significantly changes at the end of this case. Even though he pays $600 a month, he still owes $2,493 in past wages and more than $1,200 in child support per month. However, is this a wise decision? Or is Mrs. Allen going too far? Tell us in the comments whether you believe the husband should have paid more, or if $600 was plenty. Additionally, if you like this analysis, please hit the like or subscribe buttons, and check back here on Truth for more incredible courtroom battles. Naturally,